Hello everyone, I am here Gitika Sachan from Sant Haridas College of Higher Education, IP University. Today we will solve some important questions of subject economy of class 12th. Now start with the question number 18. Name any two taxes which were subsumed in goods and service tax. Now which taxes they indicate, which was indicated in question number 18? It is indirect tax. Okay, the nature is indirect tax, and there is the import, manufacture and production of goods and services were there. Okay, so value added tax and service tax, excise duty, sales tax are those taxes which want the question number 18, means the value added taxes, service taxes are the subsumed in goods and services tax. Okay, which was in nature in the indirect taxes. Now question number 19. State whether the following state is true and false. The statement is the latest demonetization of currency was undertaken by the government of India on November 8, 2016. First of all, I will mention some point in there. In approx in January to February, there is the number of unemployment is 401 million, and on October to December there is employment level is 40.6. So the answer is true. The latest demonetization of currency was undertaken by the government of India on November 8, 2016. Okay, the answer is true. Now we will go through the question number 20. See, there is a two column 1 and column 2. The question is the identify the correct sequence of the alternative given in the column second by matching them with respective term in column 1. We will have to match. Okay, now here a land ceiling. What is a land ceiling? Land ceiling is a fixation of the maximum limit of land holding of an individual. So their answer is third one. And now come to B point, land reform. What is a land reform? Land reform is to change in the ownership of land, which is the land to tiller. The owner give to the tiller for their land to cultivate some crop or the other thing. Okay, that is known as land reform. Now come to option number C, green revolution. Green revolution is to increase in production of food grain using high yield variety of seeds. Okay, what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to cultivate more crops, more food grains, so that the variety of seed will be increased, the production will be increased. Now come to option number D, market surplus. What is a market surplus? Market surplus is a place where we can exchange our goods and services. So what is a market surplus? Market surplus is a portion of agriculture produce sold in the market that the farmer who will cultivate the agriculture production, they will sold in the market. Market is a place where the money comes and go. Now come to question number 21. Agriculture marketing does not compromise of. You have to fill this blank. Okay, here is a 4 option. You have to choose one which is accurate or appropriate for this line. The agriculture market does not compromise of transportation. This is wrong. Grading system. This is wrong. Storage. This is wrong. Here D is a correct answer. Credit taken to meet expenditure on agriculture, because the market, half of the market depend upon the agriculture or in the credit basis to meet their expenditure, fulfill their needs. Now come to question number 22. Here there is a filling the blanks. First is under dash type of unemployment, marginal product gained by employed one additional unit of labor in 0. Here there is a type of unemployment. We have to choose what in which the type of unemployment which is fit under this. The answer is discussed unemployment. And why discussed employment is fit on this? Because discussed employment are that unemployment which the family are contribute in this to make some output. So the under discussed type of unemployment, marginal product gained by employed one additional unit of labor is 0. Now second one, dash an indicator which is used for analyze the employment situation of the country. The answer is workforce participation rate, because the number of workforce participation rate in the country or in the economy, by through that we can analyze the employment level in the country. So answer is workforce participation rate, an indicator which is used for analyze the employment situation of the country. Thank you so much for hearing me at the last moment, and hope so I will explain, or I was explained very well, and you understand all the concept regarding to the economy. So thank you and have a nice day.